So we're in the business of trying to predict these games and trying to tell which teams are actually good. So for a beginner looking at these stats, which are the stats that are most important when trying to predict a team's success?
Well, it always depends on exactly what you're trying to predict. For instance, in season, even when you get to the end of the season, the win-loss record from run differential, which you sometimes see called Pythagorean theorem or Pythagorean record, is still more predictive than the team's actual win-loss record. Because what it comes down to is that teams that are really good tend to blow out their opposition more. Teams that aren't tend to win more close games. And so that sometimes fools people a lot later in the season because you'll have a team that's 10 games above 500, but they've been outscored. So in season, for example, win-loss versus run differential is much more predictive.
Chelsa and I always joke around about the Mets metting, and they always start off great, but at some point they start to fall off and things go haywire. This season feels like it might be different. Do you believe in the Mets?
I believe in them, but, as much as you could believe in the Mets team, I always joke that when you talk with Mets fans, anytime there's kind of a sunny day, the sunnier it is, the more they know that the rain is coming, because that's kind of the fact about being a Mets fan. Yankees fans tend to be more optimistic, but Mets fans are just waiting for the other foot to drop. But one thing you do like about this team is they are winning without Jake DeGrom so far. So, you can't say that they're reliant on him. This team actually does have pretty decent depth. Not perfect. Robinson Cano, looking kind of toast-related, has kind of reduced that. They DFA'd him. But I think this team does have better depth than they did kind of in the late Wilpon era.